President David Granger has offered his support for the latest report submitted by Guyana's Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield, in which he invalidated some 115,000 votes and in so doing did not prepare a report based on certified figures from the national recount exercise as he was instructed to do. The results of the recount showed that the opposition People's Progressive Party won the elections, and it was these figures that the chair of the Guyana Elections Commission, former Judge Claudette Singh, has asked for Lowenfield's report to reflect. Granger, speaking on a radio program hosted by Mark Benchcock Monday night, said that Lowenfield was obligated to include in his report the anomalies and irregularities which arose during the recount, and GECOM was bound to consider them.
We are prepared to live by the outcome. Once the chairman makes a declaration, which I hope is soon, we will abide by that declaration. The commission is bound to accept the report of the chief elections officer. He is the authority. There's no other authority to prepare such a report. He is mandated to prepare a report. The report will include the tabulation and also the validation in the form of observation. And if the observation shows that there has been corruption, he is obligated to make such a report.
President Granger pointed to the CARICOM scrutinizing team's recommendations that irregularities such as missing documents from some ballot boxes be investigated, but failed to mention the team's conclusion regarding the winner of the elections. The CARICOM team stated in their report, "We are of the unshakable belief that the people of Guyana expressed their will at the ballot box, and as a result, the three-person CARICOM observer group concludes that the recount results are completely acceptable." Granger accused the PPP of meticulously and methodically tampering with the electoral process to secure a win and urged that the entire CARICOM report be read as he criticized those who were looking at just the numbers.
We need to read the whole report. Some people are running away with the impression that because the numerical tally seemed to favor one side or the other, that is the end of the matter. But what we have found is that there needed to be a deeper investigation into the anomalies and the irregularities which occurred countrywide. And this has been done. And this has been a feature of the report by the Chief Elections Officer, which I expect will be presented to the Commission.
Despite reading the conclusion of the CARICOM team, the President said the Chief Elections Officer was quite in order to include those allegations in his report and that GECOM was bound to consider them. However, the Elections Law Amendment Act of 2000 states that the Chief Elections Officer and the Commissioner of Registration shall, notwithstanding anything in any written law, be subject to the direction and control of the Commission. But Granger insists that the Chief Elections Officer is the authority and there is no authority to prepare such a report. He said if the observation shows corruption, Lowenfield was obligated to make such a report.
We expect a declaration which is going to be acceptable to all of Guyana and also to the international community. That's where we are. But the process is in the hands of the Commission. I cannot intervene at this stage. I've never intervened before, and I will not intervene now. We have a legal process. It is taking a long time, but it is a legitimate process. And let us wait to see the outcome, hopefully in a few days' time.
Claims of electoral fraud have been strongly condemned by the regional and international community. Even local stakeholders such as the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce and Industry, GCCI, have condemned Lowenfield's action, describing it as treasonous. Granger, in his Monday night interview, said he resented those who have spoken out about sanctions and penalties and said his coalition deserved a chance to win and continue its work.